Hi, and hello to everybody, and big welcome to Bernadette. Bernadette is joining us on our top tip series, and she's going to give us some of her top tips on how we can manage this time while we're working from home. Bernadette is a leadership, effectiveness, and well-being coach. And we've been working together for a number of years. And yeah, over to you, Bernadette, if you could fill us in a little bit more about you and what you do.
Thank you so much, Louise. Really great to be here today. So I work with leaders in different organisations, just focusing on getting them being more effective in their work life, but also in their personal life. And we work through a lot of coaching, but we also run workshops and programs for teams. So quite a bit of work in the corporate space. So my 5 top tips for working from home and just really looking after yourself. So our first one is having some sort of connection every day. So making sure that you contact someone at least once a day, whether that be a friend, a family member, or even a colleague, just to say hi and connect with people. One of the best ways to connect with people is through vulnerability. So imagine if you call someone and they're like, yeah, I'm great, I'm fine. You may not necessarily connect that well with them if you're not feeling so great yourself. So try and be honest and genuine in those connections as well, as much as you can, because that's just going to create a better sense of emotional well-being for yourself and the other person too. The second one is kindness. So being kind not only to yourself, because that's really important actually, being kind to yourself, but to other people. So is there something that you could do that is a random act of kindness? There have been studies to suggest that people who are kind to other people randomly, they not only feel a sense of happiness themselves, but also the other person just gets an overwhelming sense of happiness. Anyone who witnesses that also receives that sense of happiness. So that's a really, really nice thing to do. It could be just a simple call up to someone who you know might be by themselves and just say hello, so another connecting one. Or it might just be sending a friend a message just to say, I really missed you, I hope you're doing well, thinking of you. So whatever that act of kindness might be, do that today if you can. The third one is keep a routine. I know sometimes people say, keep a routine, be really strict, but it's not about being strict. It's more about just saying, okay, every day I'm going to get up, I'm going to have a shower, I'm going to brush my teeth, I'm going to then get on with my day. So it's about just keeping some structure in your day. Work for a bit, have some lunch, work for a bit, have a break, work for a bit, do some exercise, and then finish your work at a certain time so that you get a better night's sleep and you're able to then start again fresh the next day. So just getting into a routine. It also helps for those of you who have children, massively helps. Just say, and now we're going to do this, and then we're going to do this. Children really, really appreciate that routine. It does not have to be a timetable that's really, really strict or anything, but whatever works for you and your family, try and keep a routine if you can. The fourth one is gratitude. So having a gratitude practice every day, and that's just being thankful for, like, could be something really big, like, oh my gosh, it's amazing, the sun is shining again and it's so beautiful and we're so lucky. Or it could be, I'm really, really grateful that there's an apple in my fruit bowl today because I really fancy an apple, and I'm so grateful for whoever delivered it to me, or delivered it to the local grocery store. So having that gratefulness is really important. It just creates a much stronger sense of happiness for yourself, and a really, really strong focus on positives, which is very important in these times for our mental health.
Okay.
And then the last one is about movement. And this is it could be a really simple movement practice that you have in the morning. So whether that be yoga, mobility, or just walking. Really, it doesn't have to be strenuous, but it could be. So it could be that you like to have a workout each day, or you like to go for a run or a cycle, whatever it is. Just make sure you have movement in your day throughout the day, because otherwise, I think one of the key things that we're finding at the moment, we're working from home in confined spaces. We're probably sitting more than we ever have, even when we're in the office. So just making sure that you do move around throughout the day is really important. So they're my top tips.
Thank you. That's brilliant. Thank you, Bernadette. We will obviously be sharing this with all our network. And Bernadette, we can find you on your website. You want to give your address?
Yes, it's www.rosbyconsulting.com. We're also on Instagram, Be Well With B. So I am Be Well With B from Rosby Consulting. And you can find us on Twitter, Rosby Consulting on Twitter, or Facebook, Be Well With B is on Facebook as well.
Brilliant. Thank you very much.
Thanks so much.
And stay safe and see you soon.
See you. Bye.
Bye.